Hey guys, welcome back to Two Valve GT. Today, let's talk about Ford Takeover. Man, what a show that was. Even with the rain on Saturday and the track getting shut down because of the rain, what man, what an awesome show. This is my first year going, and by far it ain't gonna be my last. I'll be there next year. Me and the old heap, we'll be down there next year. But I just wanted to take a few minutes, and I think this is probably something we all should do, is take a few minutes and thank Caleb and all the guys at Foxcast Media, Brutal and his people, and Ken Hilliard for doing this event for us. I mean, that was awesome. And, all the other people that helped put the show on, the different sponsors, that was there. And, I mean, we owe that the whole weekend to them, because they took the time to do the show, to put it on so we could all get together and have a good time. And I don't know about you guys, but I had one hell of a time. Just finally meeting all the other fellow YouTubers out there and witnessing, kind of like the history in the making with Boosted 931 and his quickest pass he ever made in his car. Dude, I could just imagine how awesome it was to ride in that car down the track doing that. Because I know it was pretty awesome to stand by the fence and watch. I mean, that was a hell of a run, brother. And, I would personally like to, extend a thank you to, the the guys like Brutal and Caleb Richards at Foxcast Media and Gearhead 704, as, big and popular as they are on YouTube. And, them guys running around trying to, you know, see this person and see that person and, you know, record content for their channels. I'm just a little guy on YouTube. I'm basically just like a nobody on there. But they took the time to out of their day and their schedule because I'm sure they was pretty busy down there, but they took the time to, when I walked up to them and said, hey, I'm Two Valve GT. I go on I watch your shows. I comment on your stuff, and they actually knew who I was, and they took a few minutes to, stop and say hi. And then guys like Car Mob, him and his wife, him and Mrs. Car Mob, I spent about 10, 15 minutes that one day talking to Car Mob. We just talked about YouTube and life. I mean, he's a really great dude, just like all the rest of you guys are. I'm not leaving anybody out. I'm just naming a few here. And a huge shout out to Cars and Q's with Mike. Mike Hall and his wife has spent a lot of time preparing food for all of us to eat down there. And, dude, I'm telling you, that was some of the best pulled pork I've ever had. And not to mention the pineapple bourbon sauce that his wife makes from scratch. My God, was it good. And, there's guys like, Funky 5.0. Dude, man, it is awesome to hang out with him. He is just, and he's an all-around great guy. I mean, he had problem after problem after problem trying to get the Ford takeover and almost didn't go. And just, nothing gets that man down. That's what I like about old Funky. And the same with Street Slayers. I mean, he had his hell of a time trying to get the Ford takeover, and he went and did it. He's another cool dude to talk to. And who else is there? Next gen car guys, Mike and Craig. Dude, them two together, they're a trip. That Craig's a riot, man. And I mean, who else is there? Mustang Mike, he's another one. He was there at the show. Silverback, he's another one. He was there. And let me tell you, old T. Hetzler, dude, what a card he is. He not only is that guy hilarious, but he's an all-around great guy. And I almost forgot, another big thank you to Sublime GT500 and his wife Kim for those egg rolls. Oh my God. I've never had egg rolls before, and hers were so good that she has probably literally ruined egg rolls for me now, because I'll never be able to eat another one and say it's as good as the one she made. If you ain't had one of Miss Kim's egg rolls, you gotta get it. You've gotta get it. And Mike Hall's wife's pineapple and bourbon sauce. Oh my God. But anyway, I'm just rambling on here. You gotta get the Ford takeover. This year's show was just, it was amazing, and I could just imagine how big and how much better Ford Takeover 2022 is going to be. But like I said, just make sure you take a minute and thank, like I said, like guys like Brutal and Caleb Richards and everybody else at Foxcast Media and Speed Addict, Ken Hilliard, for taking the time to do that for everybody. Those guys are they're class act people. And, I mean, I don't know what else to say about them. Oh, and another guy I wanted to mention was 417 Fox. I always wanted to meet him and talk to him. And I walked down to his booth down there a few times, and he was always busy, talking to, some of the other people that view his channel and whatnot. And I didn't want to interrupt him, but he had a live stream when he got home from Ford Takeover, and I went in on it and, told Ken, I walked down there, I wanted to meet you. I walked down there a few times, but you were always busy, talking to somebody or, helping people with the merchandise you were selling down there. And he said, oh man, he like apologized for it, no need for that. I mean, oh, you're busy. But he's another one. He's a good dude. Them guys, they didn't forget who put them where they're at on YouTube, and that's just awesome. I mean, you can't say enough about that group of guys, and I mean, I know I'm leaving people out, and I hate that I am, but you guys all know who you are. you know, boss man. He's another one. He's a good dude. Who else is there? Pony 1992. He's another one he's got a pretty badass car. You know, he'll take the time to talk to you. And Ken, we might have to make out a deal on this car. I found something else I want. That's a story for a different time. But that's all I want to say. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm still, you know, dragging ass from that weekend. But, you know, you guys, you know, make sure you take a second. Just tell them thank you. And I'll end this video here, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.